the normal difficulty, and both runners are going to grab exactly what they want to finish the game. We should see fairly similar things, but we'll find out.
Hang on, I might have to redo a stream because I'm seeing some desync. Like Kirby started early on my end.
Yeah. Most important spell of the game, Morph Ball. The game doesn't let you do anything without it, unfortunately. Alright, both runners hopping into a Cho zone, seeing a map. Hopefully this is the only map that we'll see this match. There's a couple things that require just either a good jump or a good bomb jump so we can avoid seeing another map and waste a bit of time. This part of the game they're just trying to just get their basic items so we can navigate everywhere and get the rest of the game unlocked to us, or so we can get access to the rest of the game.
Alright, I'm seeing Kirby started Acid Worm Xoneris has Missile Tank. Or am I still desynced?
You're a little bit ahead, but that's fine.
Xoneris looks like he missed his double.
And then I think he's gonna miss Acid Worm, not Acid Worm. Oh, never mind. Because typically, what happens if you have two or more, if you have like the 2 dives and you trigger the thorns, then you have to make sure you get that last shot pretty easily. I forget the exact timing because I thought it was pushing on the time before Charge Beat just runs away. Kirby coming up to the most difficult room of the game.
And he gets it pretty nicely. Xoneris just trying to shoot down the bugs for some reason.
Oh, come on, Xoneris. You got this, man. Surprised he doesn't do the giant luring strat to get the bugs out of the last half out of the way.
Yeah, pretty much what everyone else does.
I'm not even sure if I saw him grab the left missiles.
Kirby's got his bombs. It's funny, you were talking about, we need to unlock access to the games. Are you sure it's not hidden by DLC? Kirby getting decent bugs. Oh, I'm sorry, cheats more. Bomb.
Somebody should totally make a bowling hack with featuring Samus. Oh, I should make a custom bowling ball to have it look like a Morph Ball.
I would pay money for that.
I bet I could sell on eBay for millions.
Xoneris is getting like the terrible bugs. Just that last one.
Kirbymastah jabbing, charge beam. which, based on some of the conversations I've been seeing over the past couple months, looks like we're thinking about dropping Charge Beam again. At least for really high level play. Charge Beam is basically only useful for the pseudo screw.
I mean, it's still kind of useful.
It makes a lot of things more consistent.
Look. If you're going to have a 7-10 split without explosives, you have to use Boost Ball. Kirby having a little trouble getting up onto that elevator. And Kirby grabs his first unknown item.
Too bad that unknown item isn't the actual trigger for the vines. But the next major item that Kirby grabs, we only grab it so we can actually progress the game, because otherwise we don't have a way to get to the rest of Norfair.
Oh, the power grip.
Yep.
So it looks like we will not be seeing a high five today. Kirby trying an interesting strat for infinite double bomb jump, but doesn't quite get it.
Alright, try to wait about 3 seconds when you mention something. Okay.
Hope so. Alright, so Kirby making his way, getting Ice Beam now. Looks like he's going to skip the refill. Gets hit by the Rippers twice. That's probably going to cost him a bit.
And at this point, he's probably toying around with RNG a little bit for the drops, since he really wants to be at full health now. But he'll probably end up grabbing the missile pack right before that save room.
I think that's what you want to do if you skip the refill.
I don't know. Never try it.
Neither do I. At least not yet. Xoneris getting his ice beam now. And it looks like Kirby has just enough missiles for Imago.
Oh, did he miss the freeze of the Ripper, or did he just not clear it in time?
Looks like Kirby's having a little trouble now, but he still gets the kill. $93 and 5. That might be a bit of trouble.
Man, what's the worst that could happen? It'll be fine.
Death?
Nah, Kirby's not gonna die. His Samus might. He won't. Doing a little bit of refill farming. He's safe.
Well, that was an interesting way to get up there.
Do a bomb, jump bombing, or I forgot what
And
it's
into the ledge grab.
It's pretty nice. Only took 2 bombs to do that too. And then in this room, runners want to ideally freeze the side hoppers and get boosted off bugs, since they do a lot less damage.
Yeah, I have a harder time getting that.
Yep, and then the higher levels in this next room right after the missiles, all on the way to supers, optimally you want to boost off one of the top side hoppers and get through the rest of the room.
Otherwise, you just end up with what I do, and I just kill one, get hit by another, and just go.
Yeah, I mean
the bottom ones.
Okay. I normally see people boost off the top ones, or get hit by the top ones.
Kirby's deciding to get the missile first instead of the super. Is that still faster, or does it matter?
I'm not exactly sure. I've never done any strict timing in this one. But I think it helps out with these little fireball timings a little bit. Most of the time.
Xoneris opting to freeze a pill bug to get up there. Interesting. Not pill bug, pipe bug. There's a difference. Kirby opting to pick up the E-Tank. And starting his Ridley fight.
And
If Xoneris is not careful, he's gonna die.
yeah, because I forgot how much. I wasn't paying attention to how much the side hoppers do. I think they do around 40. You could take, and then little. I forget what these actual fireball guys are actually called. They can wreck you pretty bad too. Ooh.
Alright, so Ridley goes down a little bit slower than I've seen Kirby do.
I was paying attention to Xoneris is trying to see if he survives getting back to the second missile. Super. Did Kirby keep Ridley down extra long? Have him turn around?
Yeah, it was a little bit longer. It took him, like, I don't know, a couple of seconds longer. Ridley lived long enough to shoot a set of fireballs.
Oh, wow. Eagle's crying apparently.
Kirby getting his way out of Ridley.
And he's out of supers. We want those supers.
Oh, we always want the supers.
Well, we need the supers. I think we just need 3 of them, but just to make life a little bit easier.
So, are we gonna see the swag AWS strats from Kirby?
As a backup.
Oh, only as a backup.
Oh, well, he's probably listening into us right now, being a creeper's like, you know what? I'm doing A to it. I'm doing HBJ anyway. Hint.
Knowing
hint.
Kirby.
Okay, fight from Xoneris. When Ridley took off, he missed like 3 missiles by being a little bit too far to the right. Not too big a deal, because we have plenty for him anyway.
No super drops though, so he's gonna have to farm them somewhere or do the refill.
If it, especially have a plan in mind of what you really want to do. He's going to be grabbing the Z-Tank pretty soon, so the only reason he'd want to refill is to grab supers. And at this point, unless he takes a lot of damage, probably better just to, I think it's probably better on average just to farm from the owls. Then they have a really high super drop rate. And then one of the enemies coming up to the room, when you enter that same room with the owls, typically you want to shoot a missile as you go through the door, because one of those little orbs have a decent drop rate for supers as well.
Yeah, it looks like he's getting them from the owls, and he did get them.
Zona's refilling a little bit from the pipe bugs in preparation for AWS. Let's see if he grabs a 4th E-Tank. I'm not sure if he's going to or not. I haven't been able to watch him very much lately.
Alright, Kirby's making his way up to the moment of truth. Will he get AWS first try? Yo, he's going for the swag strats. And my stream froze.
Okay, I just had
Kirby, what are you doing? Okay, there he goes. He's getting them. And he gets it. That's rough. Just leave it to Kirby to do swag strats. He's got his unknown item now. Alright, here comes Kraid. Nobody blink. I blinked. Can we do that again?
You know what's a really bad thing? When you can comfortably say that a mini boss is harder than the main bosses of a game.
Oh, of course. Brinstar Worm is the hardest boss.
Extremely hard. I was mainly talking about Omega Cocoon too. At least to do that fight fast.
That's just about any fight fast.
As far as optimizing that one, so much harder than Kraid, and Ridley, and Ted.
And Xoneris does go for his 4th tank. And Kirby bombed.
Pulsar, you're only saying Charlie is hard because your cheats malfunctioned and made you run right the entire time. Please tell me you got that fixed for your match.
And Xoneris fails his acid worm skip. Let's see what he does.
Did you just try
Looks
the
like
one
he's gonna
bomb?
reset.
Did you try the one bomb?
No, he tried multi-bomb.
Yeah, so the trick on a very important part of AWS is to actually be patient a little bit.
Yeah, that's why I usually like stop for a second before I start dropping my bombs, just to make sure I'm in position. Of course, the other issue is if you overthink it, you're gonna miss it. And Kirby's going for Brinstar Super. And he gets it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. It's unpopular opinion, but Brinstar Super is the hardest boss. And Kirby has entered Torian. Kirbymastah is in the lead in Torian, while Xoneris is having a hard time with Acid Worm Skip. You gotta wonder if Xoneris is a little bit tilted at the moment. Kirby nearly gets grabbed.
Xoneris safe. What to now?
Yeah, he just saved. Kirby's getting like a really short farm.
Oh, that's so nice.
Holy shit, that mother brain fight though.
At this point, it'd probably be a lot faster for Xoneris just to go ahead and fight Astral Mini.
Yeah, just get it over with.
He's at the point right now where each fail is just going to cost him a death now. I think it's after 2 fails, especially if you go with resetting the rooms, when it actually starts becoming a lot slower just to fight Acid Worm. And then with your
Yeah, just to go fight the worm.
and then with you having 4 supers at this point, it's a lot. It's not that slow a fight. Alright, so Kirby part of the run where basically make himself lunch and eat it before the game lets him have control again.
I might go get a bowl of cereal myself.
Meanwhile, we have Xoneris plugging away trying to get the Acid Worm skip.
And now we have that sweet booty.
This is the reason everybody plays Zero Mission, apparently.
Not to mention it feels a lot tighter than Fusion. And better.
Remember back in the days when it was only if you had a good enough in-game time that it was revealed that Xoneris was a girl?
Yeah, I know. Now we're just like, hey.
It's like, hey, you made it this far. Let's tell you now. Alright, coming up is Kirby's final chance to see a map.
And he misses it.
Forgot the map.
Kirby, what?
Uh-oh. He should be fine.
Nah, you lost some time.
Better to lose time than the run.
Indeed. Is Xoneris forfeiting or?
Xoneris is forfeiting.
I still wonder how Kirby is typing while playing.
Basically pulls more with the microphone. Far better player.
Oh yeah, Kirby is indeed an octopus. I just missed out on the tentacles one of Mr. Mad HPQ. He had a very well hidden. Interesting jump extent.
Which one? Maybe his arms will show us a glitch showcase. That'd be pretty cool. Really have much in terms of glitches, do we?
Well done, Eagle. Xoneris just showing off the booty now.
Oh, I see the end of the game picture. Does that mean Xoneris wins?
I mean, looks like it.
Alright, congratulations. Then other than that, other than the start, pretty clean, suitless.
Kirbymastah coming up on Charlie, but skipping the refill.
And he has enough energy to do boost forever to shoot himself every round. We'll see.
Boss fight is RNG for days.
Shots with game time 25:42. 400 per.
Or 20%. Blaze it.
Alright. Now let's see how Charlie treats Kirby today.
Slow first round.
Pretty slow.
Misses one.
Oh no. So Kirby's running
Decent
around
third.
and hopping. Go ahead.
Decent third round.
Yep, so
He misses
Kirby's...
a chance at the fourth.
Oh no. So Kirby's running around and hopping around isn't completely random, isn't just to kill time. It's to limit the targeted lightning strikes it'll do towards him. But when you get to this final round, it's always going to do the lightning bolts that strike the floor and wrap around the side.
Oh no!
Oh my! I think
Oh god, Xoneris, you better unforfeit and start Now, Kirby just died.
Oh my.
Alright, what are we gonna have? Kirby's starting over.
I mean, he... Yeah, because basically if he forfeits, this match basically never happens. And then they'd have to rematch anyway.
Xoneris, please.
I think Beazle needs to start capturing our commentary from the beginning of it, so in cases like this, we can just replay commentary where we take a break.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Metroid Zero Mission.
That stuff that you were seeing from Xoneris and Kirby, that was all warm-up stuff.
No, we just start over like that Animorphs run.
It's kind of like Ghosts and Goblins, they didn't have the right items, so it sent them back to the beginning.
Wait a minute, yeah, wouldn't Xoneris be able to restart his save from where he left off?
He could.
It is allowed.
I mean, because they did not restart the race. This is the same race, though.
Yo, yep, he unforfeited, so Xoneris is ahead. Xoneris, you best fight the acid worm.
Yeah, Xoneris, go fight Acid Worm, or if nothing else, go right and farm on pipe bugs. Aw, Kirby forfeited now.
Why?
He was shamed by his death to Charlie, which was really unfortunate.
So basically all Xoneris has to do is just finish his run.
I guess we should probably change the tags on stream so it doesn't show Xoneris as forfeit. I'm not sure if it already changed or not, and then I haven't caught up.
I honestly don't know what to say to this one.
I really don't know either.
Yeah, I don't know what to say or think of this.
If nothing, let's try getting another health drop from that guy to the right before you get to the door. Give yourself a little bit of an extra chance to survive. I don't think Xoneris is listening to stream audio. Oh, looks like he forgot to hold left a little bit, because that was a pretty good unmorph right there. Then it looked like he started falling for a little bit before he started moving left.
Yeah, I don't know, it's something. Just go fight the worm, please. I really want to go tell him to go fight the worm.
I'm about to. Oh, fuck. Followers only mode. stupidest invention by Twitch.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say. This is like, Xoneris, please go fight the worm.
Yep, I'll be right back.
Alright, will Xoneris finally go fight the worm? I guess not.
I don't think he knows you can bomb between those ledges as well, rather than try to unwarp. But yes, like so I think so. There's two things that you have to be patient for as far as doing this trick. First, the unmorph, you have to be a full tile below the ceiling before the game lets you unmorph.
Alright,
So
we're
you have
good
to,
in this. Where to go? Okay.
so you have to be patient on trying to do those unmorph ledge grabs. And then you have to be a little bit patient to unmorph when you do the bomb. You have to be patient to when you need to move left on those bomb jumps. Because if you fall off a little bit too soon, the bombs aren't going to propel you to the right spot to do the actual skip.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stay for the rest of this. I got work at 2.
Oh no.
I know. I'm so sorry.
I mean, this wasn't something that you planned on, as far as usually both runners would be done within 15 minutes of now. Shout out to Xoneris for sticking it out.
Indeed. And shoutouts to Simple Flips.
Yeah, he's playing on emulator. And then I think lately he's been doing a lot of Overwatch.
Wait, what is he doing?
I don't know. I don't think there's a pipe bug room, a infinite spawn to the right of the
Xoneris.
save room. Yeah, he just needs to go right because along the way to Acid Worm you can refill easily. If nothing else. I'm guessing he doesn't know about that one. Yeah, having charge beam makes climbing up this room a lot easier. With the exception of that rip. Then I'm also not entirely sure he actually knows about Acid Worm. I'm not sure if Xoneris has done a 100% run of this game. But there's also a bunch of runners that haven't really played casually this 90% route. The tutorials we have don't show you how to fight Acid Worm.
Which is weird. I would think most people who speedrun games would have at least played them casually first.
I've heard of about a handful. At least
Oh my god, is he actually going for the worm? Oh my god, he's going for the worm. Finally!
Alright, I say corrected, he does know.
No, he doesn't. Yada yada does it.
Rip stream? Rationale.
What is this? Okay, he's going through. What are you doing? Activate the thing.
The reason you're coming down here is for that. And then if you don't activate it, you don't activate Acid Worm either.
Xoneris, what are you doing?
Oh my. He's gonna be so sad to find out he's not gonna have an acid worm to fight. Just a couple Rios.
I didn't even know those flies showed up in that room.
Yep. Yep. It's if you haven't activated zip lines, you'll see nothing but you'll see 2 Rios in this room. Cannot activate the fight without zip lines. Fiesel, we're not going to have that 130 race.
Okay, he gets it, finally.
Did he save? Because I'm afraid he's actually going to die too. Since I don't think he's actually... Oh, use your supers, man.
And he whiffed one.
Yeah, acid worm can be pretty hard if you don't know what you're doing with them. Jump. There we go.
Alright, he got it. He has his celebratory spaz out.
Please save now, Xoneris.
Alright, I might be able to stay for him to, like, beat Kraid, but that's about it.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh my god, did you just get a super drop? He got a super drop.
I didn't even see that super drop. I just saw his count go up.
I heard it. If he doesn't get Kraid quick kill, I'm throwing something.
Okay, look away then. I don't want you to throw anything. I don't think he switched to supers.
Okay, he got it. We're good.
I said it. Okay, and then to Kirby's defense on this one, so he got pretty far in the fusion tournament with 0 practice or 0 de-rusting. For Zero Mission, do you need a little bit more practice to survive without rust or with the rust? Because you kind of have to keep a lot of other things pretty much sharpened in order to do some of these tricks.
You don't need to do the speed boost. You have the zip line.
I don't think he knows how to.
Okay.
Don't tell me he's too low. So he doesn't.
He made it. He made it. He's good. Alright, unfortunately I have to go get food and go to work, so I will not be able to finish my commentary of this.
Alright, have fun at work.
Will do, and best of luck to Xoneris on the rest of his Let's Play. Wait, why did he skip the refill?
He might be going to the very, very top and refill up there.
Okay. At this point, I have to head out. So I will see y'all next time.
Yeah, something will get planned. It'll likely be some kind of 100%. I do think that Zero Mission 100% is a lot more interesting than Fusion 100%. Especially since we got that ice warp glitch going on now. Arguably, that was discovered nearly almost 2 years ago now. About 1 year, 9 months or something like that. Because I think it was March of 2015 that somebody actually figured out something about these respawning, warping, messing around in Torian, actually. And when at least the first time I saw it was on the MTKT forums, using these Rinkas in the first Metroid room. Was a demonstration that we saw. And then I think it was ZX that found the application that we can use it for in 100%. Oh, you found the RTA setup, okay. We got Next Gen joining us. He's our replacement Metroid Master.
I may not be a Metroid Master, but I can at least be a replacement Metroid Master. Okay, Xoneris, he is not streaming on Metroid.
Have you been paying attention to this entire race?
Yes, I have. I noticed he was apparently having some issues with AWS.
Yeah.
Like, really bad issues.
Yeah, he did quit initially, and then Kirby died to Charlie, and then he decided to unforfeit and stick this one out. And here we are in Torian. And then he has not had too bad of a Torian at all. Ooh. I think he only got grabbed like I think this was the second time he got grabbed. So I didn't miss anything. His ammo count's not that isn't all that good now.
Yeah, he is going to be farming for a little bit for sure.
Yeah, he doesn't even have enough ammo to exiting. He didn't have enough ammo just to even break the first appetite.
Well, if he wanted to waste his super, he could have, but...
No, because he would use the missile on the door, then it'd be enough for 6 shots, and you need 7.
Oh, I thought supers counted for 5 missiles, my bad.
Yeah, I mean, supers do count for 5. He had 5 and 2 when he came in.
Oh, I saw him having 5 and 1 when he came into this room.
Sorry, 5. Either way wouldn't have been enough.
So, that's looking, so 4 and 1 super's not enough?
It all just depends on the kind of work and practice that Xoneris wants to do for the next race. Then I haven't had a chance to watch his actual PB or even know what his actual PB is right now.
Not to sound too much like a jerk, but based on how AWS is going, if I was in your position, I'd be feeling pretty confident about my next race right now.
Well, Ross has a pretty good time, and he lost a race pretty bad due to AWS as well. So I mean,
yeah, but that was much closer. He didn't mess it up as much as Xoneris did.
I mean, AWS can make or break any race.
Does he have enough missiles for this?
It'll be a little bit short. When you have 4 supers, you want 49. Well, hold on. Did he refill after the Zebs again? No, he did not.
He doesn't know how to do the fight, I don't think, or he messed up, and now he's gonna have a hard time with the fight, because Yeah, I think Xoneris needs to practice a little, especially from Kraid up to Torian.
I mean, I don't think he's doing too terribly bad. I mean, having 20 minutes of AWS fails, though, that kind of just messes with the rest of the run.
I mean, it wasn't any huge mistakes he's made so far, it just...
Where do you get a 50 tank?
You're saying that to me like I saw that happen.
I didn't even see him grab it.
I mean, when I popped in, he was failing AWS over and over again, and then I left.
Oh, that's right. There was another E-tank in along the way to SM1. Forgot about that one. Alright, Xoneris. I think for the most part the rest of this is going to be kind of fairly clean. Not fairly smooth. You should be perfectly fine with 5 E-tanks.
As I said before, I think he'll need to practice Kraid up through the end of Torian mostly.
Yeah. Then I think he's also in the same boat as Kirby was, as he wasn't not really de-resting or practicing for the tournament either.
That'll do it. I mean, that'll kill you really fast.
And then there's a lot of time things that if you get just a touch of rust, it screws you pretty bad in this game. his RTA posted.
I mean, there's a point where like you can no longer blame it on like being on tilt or being like nervous. Like there's a point where it just becomes you're extremely rusty or you haven't practiced as much.
Yeah, for the most part, that's what it boils down to. But then the initial thing that triggers you goes away, but you start doing more things that trigger yourself again. See, Kirby has a 40-minute, 28-second RTA. Xoneris. Oh yeah, we don't have an RTA because he's on M. 36:24 is his. About 8.5 behind Kirby as far as in-game time goes. Hope he saves before Charlie.
Yeah, that's what worries me. When was the last time he saved? Because I stepped in at the end of Torian.
I'm
so-
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he has not saved since before going to and fighting Acid Worm. I think that was his only save.
I don't think he saved at Starsulas.
I don't think he did either.
I really hope he saves before Charlie. Because if not, that's... What is he doing?
No. Alright.
I mean, he should be fine. But...
I'm not sure. Kirby should have been fine with going in with 200 energy. Then he missed a few shots. And then that basically cost him Samus's life.
Yeah, anytime I'm like watching a race and people are like, "Ah, this person's fine." The more and more I hear it, the less and less convinced I am that they'll be fine.
Alright, we're not going to do any commentary curse or chatter commentary curse.
I'm just saying, the more I hear it, the less convinced I am. I feel like there's like a correlation between like the more people say it and the higher the chance of them screwing it up.
Wait, why are people cheering for me?
I think someone in chat may have read the title wrong or something.
Okay.
Xoneris doing a little bit of a safe strat there.
Safe strats are good strats sometimes.
Okay, Xoneris, just do. You can definitely see there's some rust here, because that, like, stuff like that, that's like forgetfulness. That's not like nervousness or anything. That's just forgetting. Which just sort of leads back to the point I was making earlier, where there's like a certain point where it's no longer like you being nervous. It's just simply being a little rusty or just not remembering very well.
Or it can be like me and do a completely random route for SM Hunter last night. Which I can work. Which went okay, I guess.
I saw you start streaming and I considered watching it, but I was like, I had other stuff to do, so I didn't. I'm kind of disappointed now. It sounds like it would have been fun to watch. Okay, well that strat works. He has more than enough health for that.
He should be fine.
He's been doing amazing for Suitless so far.
I think so. And only taking one hit so far. And
Ross,
then
please.
then he's coming.
I mean, he's forgotten where to go a few times, but that's
Yeah.
minor.
Yep, and then the room he's in now is probably one of the scariest places to ever drop a wall jump.
Don't have to remind me.
If you
That's
fall
literally
down,
what killed me in my first race.
if you fall down here, you're gonna have like 3 or 4 pirates waiting for you, and they each deal 100 damage to
Please
you.
save, please save, please save, please save, please save. Okay, we're good.
All right, now we just gotta watch a minute-long cutscene over and over again if he dies.
No, we don't. Because if he dies, the cutscene's skippable.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
I've never tried it.
If you do this fight and you've saved right before, and then I don't even think you'd even need to save. I'm not entirely sure about that though. But either way, if like you've done the fight and then you go back and redo it after dying, it like I think you still have to press a button, but I believe the cutscene is skippable. I have never done it myself, but this gets mentioned every time. So, and I've heard enough different people say it to where I believe it's true.
Was it Baltimore times 3?
No,
Was it Rosu?
I don't remember. He probably said it at one point. I think it's been Eagle who pointed it out like once or twice, maybe.
No, if
Or
Eagle says
Banks, or one of them. I don't know.
if they said it, it's true then.
Either way, hopefully we won't have to see that. But if we do, well, we'll know. But if like it's triggered by button press, Xoneris may not know about it, so he may not even skip it.
That was in first, second round was took a while. And I don't think Xoneris knows about the thing that if you basically shoot yourself, it resets the pattern and gives you, and most of the time gives you a faster.
I mean, he might just be trying to be safe too.
Yeah.
Ross, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm pretty sure JC asked that because he wanted to clarify that I should not trust what you say.
I wonder if he's going to go for 6 or 8 supers. Depending on how comfortable he feels.
Honestly, I thought you were going to say Dying to Nightmare is Paulsmore's favorite strat.
Oh my. On easy.
Hey, I was the original Die to Nightmare guy.
Yeah, but you never died to Nightmare on easy because you never played on Japanese.
True.
Did you get an easy you could play on?
I don't think I would die to it. I mean, I still remember, like, I think it was my second, or maybe my third race in the Fusion tournament where, like, I had a real, like, my Nightmare fight was, like, I had, like, no health and Nightmare was right up in my face, and I was just like, I think his health is low enough, and I fired the shot, and it was, but if his health was not low enough, I was dead. Like, I was really, really dead.
So, nice thing about Chozo that we didn't really mention earlier is there's basically no RNGs other than the bosses. The pirate movements are all based on your own movement. So you do the same thing, you'll see the pirates in the exact same spots.
Good rule of thumb in Zero Mission is if you go fast enough through a room, you won't have to worry about RNG.
That's mainly just Chozodia. And outside Chozodia, most enemies have 2 different patterns, 2 different directions that they can be traveling in once the room loads. I'm not sure if there's any.
Just freeze that guy. Okay, good.
I'm not sure if there's any enemies that have 4 directions in Zero Mission offhand. You might see those in North, if any.
Interesting route to take. I guess that works.
It helps you avoid those bomb boosts.
And some would be slightly safer route to take.
Because
Yeah, but we haven't had a second fusion tournament yet, Eagle.
well, nobody wants to do 0%, so what's the point?
We could do the 2-hour 100%. That would be awful for scheduling. Like, we'd have to reserve, like, what, like 2.5 hours for some of the lower ranked players, maybe?
Plus,
Yeah. Like, at the higher level, sure, every match is going to be well under 2 hours, but...
it just depends on what you fail in it.
Mhm. I still don't think we're going to see any high-level matches. I still don't think we would ever see any high-level matches take longer than 2 hours, though.
We shouldn't know. You know what? I think Xoneris could take this all the way. I think he can dominate against Eagle and Polesmore. Yeah, and last time I talked to the AMTR community about trying to do a tournament, they didn't like the idea more so of the spread in first place run into, well, first and second place, I think, to third place.
Right now, I think the game is...
should be a little bit more mature. I haven't paid attention to the leaderboards lately.
The biggest problem with it is, like, figuring out how many people, like... how many people will actually be, like... actively, like, will actually enter the tournament. Because there's, like, a lot of people who are just kind of on and off with speedrunning it, but who would probably enter a tournament.
And at the same time, it's like every time we do tournaments, we have people that learn the game or to finally take the game seriously because of the tournament. So
And,
we'll
like,
get,
AMTR...
so we'll get some of that if we start an AMTR tournament as well. We'll get some random new people join just for the tournament.
Yeah, and I was also going to mention AMTR, like, the size of the Discord, it's like... It's literally, it's literally probably out of the 2D games, at least. I'm not really sure about the Prime Discords, but out of the 2D games, it's definitely the largest outside of Super Metroid. Like, it's definitely bigger than... Because it's in that threshold where, like, after a certain point, Discord no longer shows you everyone who's offline. It won't show you, like, the offline list. It's past that point. So there's at least enough people in that Discord to where...
Well,
they could probably
for the
get more...
For the most part, the people join that one more so for the hype of the release itself, rather than to actually speedrun it.
Yeah, true.
And then I thought there was reports that we're going to be using
Let me actually look at those leaderboards real quick, because I, Okay, hold on. I don't want to say there's misleading information, but, like, there was a...
I mean, there's a huge difference between the runner stuff. So it was to be a matter of time before the community I don't want to say matures, but just
Okay, I should mention this. Look at the in-game times, people, because the in-game time, there's only a 10-second difference from first and second. I think the reason Drew Force's real time is way worse is because he does not have a great computer. So he has a few spots where, like, it lags up and loads slowly. But it has nothing to do with, like, the gameplay itself, from what I remember. It's just Drew Force's computer's bad, because they've talked about it before.
That's right, because that's right. I did see that discussion on that server not too long ago.
Yeah, it doesn't. Him being 2 minutes behind, he's not actually 2 minutes behind. His
All right, so
computer
let's stop talking about AMTR and let's finish Xoneris' race now. We've talked about this way too long. All right, so Xoneris has had no problem with Ted, or Mecha Ridley, as I like to call him, developers. And then all he has to do is make it to another chip in less than 5 minutes. So I'm not sure if he goes for the escape spark. Looks like he It's hard to say if he's going to try to go for it because you need.
Looks like he is. But he's gonna do the old way.
Yeah, because if nothing else, it's still faster to break the rocks and get the speed booster than to go through this tunnel and bomb everything.
Just gotta hope he doesn't get hit by the pirate. That's the biggie. Okay, he's good. I just don't win Spark. Alright, is he gonna... Yeah, he's just gonna go ahead and destroy the pirate.
Not a bad choice.
Uh-oh,
You
it's not
probably
good.
want to... Yeah, lure them down and jump up.
There you go. Yeah, Xoneris definitely picked it up, especially at further suitless section and from that point on. I would say his weakest section is just simply that area from Kraid up till Torian.
And then Xoneris finishes it off. And then basically his only massive time loss was from AWS.
That was the killer, definitely.
Yeah, I mean,
Do you know offhand how many times he failed it? Because I saw him like do it like 2 or 3 times and I backed out, but he'd already been doing it for a while at that point, so I don't know.
yeah, so GG to Xoneris for keeping the salt at bay long enough to finish this. And then he's going to advance and face me. He'll probably have no problem with me at all.
Come on, JC, you can do better than that.
Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if it was actually closer as I is in. Well, it'll probably. How much is IGT? Yeah, I'd go with a 39.42. But what we've got coming up later on, pretty sure the 3 p.m. is next. It's going to be Ross versus Darko Magic.
That one's at 3, right?
That should be, yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
And then coming up at 6, then that's going to be on Speedruns Live. It is going to be JRP2234 Gaming versus MDA.
The one race that has taken an extremely long time to schedule.
Actually, not really. The race was actually set on Sunday. The match was set on the race that determined that this matchup was actually on this past Sunday with JRP versus Alu.
Ah. I saw you and Eagle like calling him out. So I saw you and Eagle like calling him out, so I was thinking it'd been waited longer than I thought.
But matching up before then, those two rounds before then took forever as well.
Yeah, we're still pretty far behind on the losers bracket schedule, aren't we? Because winners is completely done. Like, not counting grand finals, obviously, but that isn't winners match anymore, so.
Alright, so that's all we've got for you guys today. Come back in roughly 90 minutes for some fun with Rosu and Darko. Probably
It's like,
see Darko. So hopefully we see Rosu do 4-bomb method for AWS, and we'll have a great race.
don't worry, guys. This is all for today, except in another half hour, and then like another 3 hours after that.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you at 3.